Hello students. So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is How Many Greens Are There in the Park by Chitra Padmanabhan. As I have already told you all to read this poem, hope you all have done that. So let's start the poem. Okay. How many greens are there in the park? Can we count them one by one? There's the light green of the tender little grass. I would like this green for the walls of my house. There's the darker green of the older plants that has flowered for many years. I would like them as friends for the numerous story they can tell. And there's the darkest of them all. In trees, majestic and strong, they hold up the sky and protect the earth, you see. They are oldest of them all. They hold the wind in their boughs, offers home to all kind of birds. Call the rains for welcome showers. I would like them as my garden. So, this poem, okay, as I have already gave you the work, okay, what are the green things you see in the park? So there are many things we see in the park, isn't it? So in the first stanza, poet wants us to count those green things one by one, okay. So now what he says, there is the light green, okay, light green of the tender little grass. That means soft, okay. Tender means soft. There is a soft grass, okay, all over the park, okay. And what is the color of those grass? Light green. And what he says is, he wants this light green for walls of his house, okay. He wants to color his house, okay, with the color of this grass, that is light green color. Understood? And then there is the darker green of the older plants. So what is the color of the plants, okay, that are older than those grass? That is little bit darker, okay, darker green. And they have flowered for many years. That means those are flowering plants, okay, like rose, might be marigold, okay, hibiscus, or maybe different kind of flowers we see in the park. Understood? So colors of those green plants are darker, little bit darker than those of the colors of grass, okay. And what she says is, I would like to have them as friends, okay. She wants them as her friend, okay. Why? Because what she says, they have numerous stories to be said, okay. So they have many stories, okay, within them. Like, okay, a flower, okay, a flower can be taken, okay, as a sign of a gift, okay, you give to your dear ones, okay. And maybe, okay, some take flowers to offer to God in temples, isn't it? So they have numerous stories to be told. Understood? Just like many of you, okay, when you go to park and when you see a beautiful flower, what you do is you click a picture, isn't it? So like same ways, it has many stories, okay, to be told. So, and that's why, okay, poet wants them to be her friends, okay, so that they can tell her many new stories. Understood? Okay, so in next stanza, what she says is, and there is the darkest green of them all. That means the darkest of the color, okay, of the green color, okay. The color of the grass was light green, okay, and the color of those plants were little darker. And then there is the darkest of the green, okay. So what is this? It is the color of the leaves of the trees, okay, the big trees in the park. So what is there, what she says is, okay, trees are majestic, okay, and strong. That means it is like, okay, it is like the king of the park, okay, or the forest, you know that, okay. Trees are the biggest, okay, tallest of everything or surrounding them, isn't it? And it is very much strong, okay. They can hold up sky. What, when we see towards the sky, what we see is a tree, okay, a tree, okay, a branch of trees, okay, there's a tree and there's sky, okay. When we see up high, what we see is like it is as if like the tree is holding the sky, isn't it? Okay, same thing, okay, she is trying to tell us. And they protect the earth. That means they are protecting the earth, okay, from the sky, maybe from the heat of the sunlight, okay, and maybe from the heavy rain, okay, and maybe from those winds, okay. Understood? So that means the trees are the main protector in the park, isn't it? And what she says is they are oldest of them all. That means you have seen grass, okay. Grass may live for 1 to 2 years, okay, maybe for 5 to 6 months, okay. It doesn't have long lifespan, isn't it? And the plants, flowering plants, they can live for 2 to 3 years maybe, okay. But trees are there for several years, isn't it? When you were very small, like a small kid, maybe the tree was there, and when you go there after 5 to 10 years, the tree will still be there, isn't it? That means that is the oldest, okay. The grass, that grass might have been what, grass might have been dead, okay, and the new one might have grown. Plants, those flowering plants might have been cut down and new flowers might have been grown, isn't it? But the trees, they stand there, okay, for many years, isn't it? That's why they are oldest of all those things in the park, okay. And the last stanza, they hold the wind in their paws, okay. So you know what are paws, okay. You have seen that those are the main part of the stem, okay. That means the woody branch, isn't it? So what they do is, when the wind comes, okay, when the wind comes, what happens is it holds the wind out there. That means it doesn't fall very easily, isn't it? So it is very strong. And what does it also do? It offers home to all kind of birds, okay. So we have seen, okay, in trees many birds, okay, make nest in the trees, isn't it? So that means it provides shelter to many kinds of birds, okay. Call the rain for welcome showers, okay. That means whenever the rain falls, okay, first thing it touches is the trees, isn't it? Why? Because it is the tallest. Only after it touches the trees, it falls down to ground. Understood? And then what she says at last is, I would like them to be my guardians, okay. That means guardians, that means who can guide you, who can provide you shelter, who can protect you, okay, who can be there in your hard times. So same ways, okay, just like your guardians, okay, just like your mother, your father, your grandparents, okay, they protect you from all bad things, isn't it? All the troubles. Understood? Same ways, okay, she says trees are like our guardians. They protect us from many evil things, okay. Just like if it's a heavy rain, maybe it's the sunlight, heat of the sunlight, okay. If it's very hot, you can sit in its shadow, isn't it? And when it's what, very much windy, okay, wind is blowing very high, then what you can do is, what a tree does is, it protects you from the wind also, isn't it? So it is like our guardians, okay, like our family, our parents who guides us. Trees also protect us from every danger. Understood? So that's why poet wants it as her guardian. Understood? So if you understood the poem, we will now move to all the question and answers. Okay?